Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Chiza the girl, your one and only girl who gives you clarity on everything concerning visually impaired peasants or blind people. Because what? She's part of the blind community, Pakati inside, living and experiencing life within, inside. So I'm gonna start by posing a question today to say, what makes you feel vulnerable? How often do you feel vulnerable? What happens that triggers the emotion of being vulnerable? Like your emotion of being scared to do a particular thing. And I will explain later why I'm posing these questions in the beginning. So I know that when one is on their everyday routine, like when one is comfortable and is doing one and the same thing again and again and again and again and again, they get used to that thing and it no longer feels like something that has to be forced or something that it's hard to do. For example, if one goes to the gym every day at 7 o'clock, like their body's gonna get to a point where it's like at 7 o'clock we go to the gym. And I'm saying this for me as a person who is blind. Like for me, carrying a cane is like a normal thing that I do that no longer clicks to my mind that I carry a cane because I'm blind. Like I can do my everyday chores and everything and run all my errands, and I don't feel the void or the thing that I don't have my sight no more. Like I'm so used to doing all those things to that point at this particular time. And even though I am at this point in my life now, there are days where it kind of clicks with it. Yeah, you don't see Wena you can see. And that happens when I have to run errands after a rainy day. And the reason being, the cane cannot feel the ground. You are not sure if the side where you are stepping is the right side. The landmarks that you know your way to be with, those landmarks may be inside the water, may be covered in the mud. Hey, there's a lot that happens on a rainy day. The cars have maybe shifted from the side where they normally drive through to the side where you are used to walking. There's a lot that happens on a rainy day. And I'm saying this because today I feel vulnerable because it has been so hot for the past 2 weeks and a half. And day before yesterday in the evening and the entire day yesterday, it was raining. And because it has been raining like that, it's so muddy. And my sister wanted me to go with her to run her errands. And I couldn't. I couldn't. Like on a sunny normal day, it was gonna be me who was gonna be the first one out of the gate to go to be the leader of the roads when we are going there. I was gonna be the leader. But because of it rained, I'm left at home. And I can't go anywhere. I can't run any errands of mine because it has rained and I feel vulnerable. And every time when I have to run errands after a rainy day, it just clicks to my mind like it has some emotional and mental implications that are not good for me. Like, I feel emotionally drained. Mentally, it's more like I have to deal with the loss of my sight again because of the feeling of being vulnerable that comes with me being unable to run my errands normally like I'm used to because of rain. And we cannot say it should not rain because it has been hot and one has to cool down at one point. Like when it's hot, we know it has to rain at another point. That's why winter is like one of my favorite seasons, because there's not a lot of rainfall in winter, unlike spring and summer. It's like, yay, not those two. But that's why I started by posing a question to say, what makes you feel vulnerable? For me, I know it's rain. For me, I know it's when I find myself in a situation that I know I wouldn't be in, but I'm in because I have lost my sight. Maybe if I have to, you see, after a rainy day and then the sun is out, the ground is dry, and I have to go to a particular place, and I know I arrive to that place after this landmark and this landmark and this landmark and this landmark. And then when I'm walking, you find that there's two landmarks which are no longer there because of the rain and whatever have happened in the middle, and then I get lost. That those are times where it clicks and it makes me feel vulnerable to say, hey, where now you can see. And not saying that there has to be someone who has to be like, no, this is the way. Imagine you are walking on the road and you are alone, and then you can't see, and you know that now I'm lost. Now I know for sure I'm no longer where I'm supposed to be. And that happens because you can't see. Like you know that today I'm lost. I can't find my way because I can't see. So those are situations that make me, as a blind person, to feel vulnerable. And I would like to know in the comments what makes you vulnerable. And that's all for me today. See you next time. Oh, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you ring the bell. See you next time. Ciao.